What is up, guys? Welcome to another Behind the Curve Reacts. As always, if you enjoy the kind of content I'm putting out, feel free to like, comment, subscribe down below, share with your friends, all that good stuff. But today we have got another Miscast performance. Miscast is like this benefit where they take Broadway songs and numbers that we all know and love and kind of like gender swap them. And so far, it's been great. I've reacted to probably 3 or 4 of them. There's also one that's very similar called Broadway Backwards, where it's an incredibly similar concept. It's essentially the same thing, just with a little bit more sets. But this is going to be a lot of fun, because not only is it going to be 2 actors that I really enjoy, but they are going to be performing what is arguably my favorite song from Sweeney Todd, which is A Little Priest, which, like, the whole song is essentially just Mrs. Lovett and Sweeney Todd talking shit about everybody, like, oh yeah, let's make pies with priests and politicians and poets. Like, oh no, but you know, poets are gross and gamey and like all of this stuff. And it's super dark and it's super funny. And I always thought it was a great number in what is already a really great show. But this is going to be Ben Platt and Uzo Aduba from Orange is the New Black. She played Suzanne or Crazy Eyes. You know her as either one, which is really cool because I had no idea that she had like an interest in Broadway. Like, I wonder if she's actually been on stage before. But either way, I am super duper excited. And obviously, you know, Ben Platt is Ben Platt. Evan Hansen, he is so supremely talented. And then seeing Ben do, I'm assuming, Mrs. Lovett, and then Uzo doing Sweeney is just going to be a treat. And I am super excited for this. So big thank you to everybody that told me about this in like previous Miscast reactions, sent me messages on Twitter, Instagram, or anything like that. I really thank you. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into it.
The sound of the world out there.
What, Mr. Todd? What, Mr. Todd? What is that sound?
Those crunching noises pervading the air.
Yes, Mr. Todd, yes, Mr. Todd, yes, all around.
It's man devouring man, my dear. And who are we to deny it in here? Oh, these are desperate times.
She's got a pretty solid voice.
And desperate measures are called for.
Here we are, hot out of the oven.
What is that? It's priest.
Have a little priest.
Is it really good?
Sir, it's too good, at least. Then again, they don't commit sins of the flesh, so it's pretty fresh.
Awful lot of fat.
Only where it's sat.
Haven't you got poet or something like that?
No, you see, the trouble with poet is how do you know it's deceased? Try the priest. Go on, go on.
Heavenly! I mean, it is not as hearty as bishop, perhaps, but not as bland as curate either.
Good for business too, always leaves you wanting more. Trouble is, we only get it on Sundays. Oh. Or if you're a Jew, Saturday, the crowd is more Jewish.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Well, lawyer's rather nice.
If it's for a price.
Order something else, though, to follow, since no one should swallow it twice.
Anything that's lean.
Well, then, if you're British and loyal, you might enjoy Royal Marine. Anyway, it's clean, though of course it tastes of wherever it's been.
Is that squire by the fire?
Mercy no, so look closer, you'll notice it's grosser.
Looks thicker, more like thicker.
No, it has to be grosser, it's green. Because most vegetables
Green,
are
yes. The history of the world, my love.
Save a lot of graves, do a lot of relatives favors.
Is those below serving those up above?
Everybody shaves, so there should be plenty of flavors.
How gratifying for us to know
That those above will serve those down below.
Come on, Miss Nisselhoff.
From playing the woman, come on.
Oh, fair enough.
It's one of the few things that I get. Thank you very much.
After you,
Let's see now.
quite a handsome woman.
Well, we have Tinker.
Something pinker.
Ooh, Taylor.
Something paler.
Hotter.
Something hotter.
Ooh, butler?
Something subtler.
Ah, yes, locksmith.
You
can't rhyme, can you?
Do you have anything that...
Lovely bit of clock.
Maybe for a lock.
Then again, they're sweet if you want it cheap and you like it dark. Ooh, try the financier, peak of his career.
That looks pretty rank.
Well, he drank, it's a bank cashier. Never really sold, maybe it was old.
Have you any beetle?
Next week, so I'm told. Beetle isn't bad till you smell it and notice how well it's been greased. Stick to priest. Now, this may be a bit stringy, but then of course it's fiddle player.
Oh, that's not fiddle player. It's piccolo player.
How can you tell?
It's piping hot.
Then blow on it first.
The history of the world, my sweet.
Oh, Mr. Todd, ooh, Mr. Todd, what does it tell?
Whose those get eaten and who gets to eat?
And Mr. Todd, too, Mr. Todd, who gets to sell?
But fortunately, it's all so clear
That everybody goes down well with beer. Oh, yes, I go down quite well with a Chardonnay as well.
Yes, of course, like.
If Marine doesn't appeal to you, how about Rear Admiral?
It's too salty. I prefer general.
With or without his privates? Oh, with his extra. Because, you know, privates is, yeah.
Oh my god.
What is that?
It's fop. Finest in the shop.
Huh.
Or we have some shepherd's pie peppered with actual shepherd on top. Oh, and they've just begun. Here's a politician so oily, it's served with a doily, not one.
Put it on a bun, where you never know when it's going to run.
Try the fryer, fried it's drier.
No, the clergy is really too coarse and too really.
Then actor, that's compactor.
But it always arrives overdone. I'll come again when you have judge on the menu.
Well, yes, it is true that we don't have judge as of yet, but we do have something you might fancy even more.
What? Like what?
Execution.
Have charity on the world, my pets.
Yes, yes, I know, my love.
We'll take the customers that we can get.
High-born and low, my love.
We'll not discriminate great from small. No, we'll serve anyone,
Meaning anyone and to anyone at all.
Oh, that was great. That was fantastic. Oh, man. All right, let's go ahead and get big. I gotta say, I am really impressed with Uzo. She did a very good job. I'm assuming that she does have a little bit of experience with, if not like theater, then at least with singing. She's got that really good natural vibrato, which is excellent, which is wonderful. I would love to see her singing and performing in more things. And what a stark difference. Like, only knowing her as Suzanne in Orange is the New Black, and then seeing her here, it's like, oh my god, they're completely different. That was really, really cool. Ben obviously killed it. He was so funny. All of his hip movements while he's walking around, his mannerisms were on point in this, and it was so funny to watch. They both did a very, very good job. Like the little ad libs and stuff going on too, and then going into the crowd. I don't know if that's something that happens like in Sweeney Todd on stage, if they do any of that kind of work. I feel like they wouldn't, but if they do, please let me know, because that's always fun. I thought this was really funny, really well done. Really just, these Miscast and Broadway backwards performances are so much fun. I might just have to try to find like the entire performance and, make sure I react to everything that I haven't seen yet, because these are so good and I do not want one to like slip through the cracks. And I know Uzo wasn't like technically dancing per se, like there really wasn't a lot of choreography in this number, like from either of them. But still, being able to like run around and navigate in like 3-inch tall heels is outrageous. Like, I cannot imagine that that's easy. I've seen a lot of fail videos where people looks like they're tearing ACLs left and right. It's not good. But that is outrageously impressive. Like, I don't care if you are like tap dancing in heels or just walking around in them. Like, if they're that big, I am just impressed because it's something that I don't think that I could ever do. Also, the seats up on the stage, what was that about? Like, are those just other performers, or do certain people just pay an obscene amount of money? Or I think it's a benefit. So like donate an obscene amount of money to be able to sit on the stage. Because if so, I bet that's expensive, but I also bet it is so awesome. I bet that's so cool. Could you imagine watching a Broadway show sitting on stage, sitting like 5 feet away from these actors that are doing everything? I mean, granted, like everything that's going on in the stage is meant to be seen in front of the stage and not directly to the side, but still, like, I still think that would be a lot of fun. If anybody knows how much those tickets cost, I would love to know. Not because I would ever get them, because I'm sure they're way too much money, but I'm just curious, and I would love to know what some people are spending their money on to be able to do that. But yeah, this was excellent. If anybody else has any Broadway backwards or miscast performances that I have not reacted to yet, please put them down in the comments. I'm always looking for new ones because they are just so different and so much fun. And this one was extra special because I love both of the actors, and like I said, A Little Priest is such a fun song. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you all in a reaction very soon.